And we're live. We're live with a weirdly shaved Tiger's Abyss. It sounds weird calling myself that, but you know what? Here we are. It is what it is. We're at where we're at. We've done what we've done, and it is what it is. I don't know. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not impressed with it. Like, I like how someone was on there and then they left. Let's see. I should have YouTube. Well, I don't know. I don't have anything to talk about. I don't have anything to do. Well, there are a few things to talk about. But I'm not sure whether or not I should talk about them. Look at Pickles back there. Being Pickles. So yeah. I don't know what we're going to talk about this afternoon. I wish I did. I have, well, actually there is one thing I can talk about, and that is I got a package from Rachel Days. And also still waiting for Blood Moon, but anyways. Susie. Hello. I'm doing good. Yeah, I got this. I got a few things, but first I wanted to talk about this thing here, which is totally off brand. I'm like, this is a tarot channel, not a pen channel. But it has no ink, so I need to get ink for it. But I like how it looks. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a shimmery. It's like Tiger's Eye. It reminds me of Tiger's Eye a lot. So I'm like, kind of on brand. So yeah. Now I just gotta find the right ink for it and know how to refill it. What else? What else is there? I set up my Patreon. Well, it's not up yet. I'm not sure if it's ready or not. I set up my Patreon. It's under review, I believe. That's what it is. I thought you are. I'm like I hit launch. I'm like, it should be ready to go now. And it says now it's under review. I'm like, wait, what? I thought you already did that. I guess they didn't, but hopefully that'll be up soon and I can post the link on my on my description and on my channel, so I can finally start, getting a little bit of compensation for what I'm doing and what I plan to do and what I plan to put out. Okay, honey, big things are coming. Big things are coming from this channel. All right, and let me tell you, it's not going to be for free. I'm just kidding. I'll probably do it like a few. Like, come on, you got to put out free stuff, so people know. So people know what's good. So people know what's up, So people know to go to the Patreon to get even the more stuff, They're like, oh, if this is what I get with the free stuff, what do I get if I pay? And that's what it is. So hopefully you see an upgrade. I'm also thinking of going through my content and like privating a few things, not like a few things, not like if it's anything bad, just like a content channel refresh, and lock things up and keep them and I'll make it like the before times, like a nice revamp of my channel of some sort, and then start uploading other things, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Should I do that? I don't think that's a good idea. Me thinking about my monetization. I don't think I should do that. What else? Oh, that's right. The other thing that was sent to me from, where is it? Here it is. You have to make some cash. I absolutely do. Because it's like, honey, I can't just keep doing this for free. So essentially what this Patreon is going to be is currently, just for the time being, it's going to be just a monthly or weekly, depending on the subscription that you get, you're going to get a monthly or weekly reading. I think I should add another tier that combines both monthly and weekly, or I should just make them. Well, I don't know. I don't know. There's like so many. There's so many possibilities that you can take with the tier system and all that, and what you can monetize and not on Patreon. And it gets a little bit like, I'm like, okay, what can I, and like, what should, so, you know, working through it. But essentially, if you want weekly, monthly, collective look ahead readings exclusively on there, that's where I'll be posting that on my Patreon. I'm like, should I keep doing that and then also be doing free live readings and like use those to push my Patreon? I think that's what I'm gonna do. And you know, I'm probably only do it, you know, with other people or something. I don't know. either on Thirsty Tarot or just, I don't know, make it more limited, because I'm like, I can't just keep doing free live readings like every randomly. I'm like, I gotta have a schedule. That's another thing, you know. It's like, let's get shit organized, you know. I don't. But anyways, I got this from Rachel Days as well. The Painted Tarot. I'm like, you guys probably don't even know. I don't even know if it's the same back. I don't know. I think this is the first edition. Sophie McKay Knight. The Painted Tarot. I'm like, I like it, but not a lot. Super thick cardstock. Super thick cardstock. I'm like, what is that? You know, I can see why. I don't know if, is this, I don't know. Rachel, if you're watching this, I should have emailed her. I'd be like, hey, is this the first or the second? You know, I keep thinking about that. So I'm finding there's quite a few decks that are like that. It's like, I keep thinking about it. I have it on my wish list. Should I get it? I'll keep it on I'll get it another time. You know, it's the I'll get it another time deck, you know? And sometimes they're hits, sometimes they're misses, sometimes they're like, meh, you know? And this one, I'm not sure. I'd have to work with it. I'd have to work, because there's really some really great standout cards here. Some really interesting depictions here. Like, I like the kings here. They're all like black and white. I like them. I like the kings in this deck. Look, I like the sun. Look at that. The use of color and all that. Tarot de Ox. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Ox. I have to look that one up now. I think I looked at it and I'm like, man. No, Chrissy Chandler, not today. Today's just a chat. But if you do want a reading, you can either go through Super Chat or through PayPal, which I think the link should be in the description. I'm not sure. Also, I should get a Venmo and a Cash App as well. Similar style, but Marseille. I don't know. Yeah, don't know her. I don't know her. Don't know that one. Do not know that one. But yeah, so it's been interesting looking through this one and working with it. I'm like, I feel like the second edition has a book, if I'm not mistaken, because this one just comes with this little pamphlet here. You know, it just folds out. You know, ooh. So I'm not sure if this was like an artist's set or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I need some background I need to do some research on this. So yeah. So yeah. So anyway, right. Also on Patreon, I'm gonna be posting card of the day readings on there as well. 2 p.m. breakfast and second cup of coffee. Girl, these days I can't do 2 cups of coffees. It's like, it's too much. I'm like, if I want to have a panic attack, sure, but you know, I gotta chill it with the coffee. So yeah, there is no topic of today, but you know what? If there's any topics that you want me to talk about, I'll throw in my 2 cents. I almost thought about, like, should I talk about like the tarot collecting issue here? But I'm like, should I? I'm like, I kind of already said what I said with that little community post that I made. Your collection's not your personality, you know. We are in the talks. We're still in the talks. It's always in the talks of doing another Tarot Tube and Tea episode, which I am really excited for. Whatever topic we're talking about, I know it's going to be good. We have like quite a few in hand. We're like, which ones? And we're like, I don't know. I thought I was good getting down to 4 cups. Oh my god, that's not right. I'm like, it surprises me because caffeine's like supposed to be like a natural pesticide, which is fascinating that we can eat that, you know. Hello, sugar honey iced tea, 2727. I don't know. Again, there's never any topics for these, but I really should look at like current events, things that are going on, what's happening. Like, hey, Rudy Giuliani, the FBI got him. Hello. 3, girl. 2, girl. I can only do 1 in the morning, and that's it. And even then, sometimes that's not even strong enough for me to wake up, you know? Have you ever had those days where like you feel like you just wake up and you're still tired? I'm like, what? I've been waking up at like 7 these days. I'm like, what? What happened to 10 a.m. Zach? Where did he go? I missed that. I missed that person. Like, yeah, I didn't like waking up late, but on the other hand, I also enjoyed feeling rested, you know, which is why I'm like I'm trying to be a vocal advocate for like waking up at a normal time, you know. What? What is this? Sugar honey iced tea. What? What is this? Is this what I'm thinking about? No, that's someone else. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. What is this? Give me more. Sugar honey iced tea. Would you mind to comment? Would you like to come live and comment on this? Honey, there's only one person that had good points, and I'm pretty sure it's not the one you think it is. For the record, I did not actually wake up late. Just have not had breakfast until now. Hey, I mean, I get it. I mean, we have to really think about like we have this like set schedule of like wake up at 8. No, let's be real. Wake up at 6. Wake up at 6, go to like, you know, go to bed at 10, 9, around there, and that's what. And it's like, what if that's not your sleep cycle, and what if that's not your eating cycle? You know, it's like not everyone's the same. People have different systems. But what's this? Mendy's latest video. What is this? Okay, I gotta look this up. I'm sorry. I see drama. I need to look into it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Charlie XCX. Okay, let's see. What is this? You good back there, Pickles? Yeah? Okay, good. Who is this? Oh, this is 30 minutes. Honey, 30 minutes I do not have. I will have to watch it. I'll have to watch it another time and have my thoughts on it. You know, I'm gonna just tell you right now, and I'm gonna say it again, your collection is not your personality. Like there are tons of not like due to recent events, I'm like, do I even need all these decks? I really don't. You know? Does not make me more interesting or something. Oh, read the comments. That's where it. Okay, if I can read the comments, and that's all I need to do. Oh, let me turn off the audio. Boop. I see her passionately moving. Girl, people did not like this. Let me see. Newest first. Let's go here. Should I listen to it? Should I watch it? Live reaction? Let me see here. Because it's very weird that it turns that you turn into a, you know, maybe collecting isn't all that, you know? And it turns into how could someone attack me this way? How could they do something like this? How could, and it's like, honey, it wasn't about you. Hmm. Hmm. It's like, honey, this is Tarot Getting number 3 by now. Girl, it's like, I'm trying to read it. I'm like, girl, let me tell you. It's like, if you're feeling shamed for buying all of those decks, it's like, maybe it's a personal problem. You know? Like I think some people, I think I've gotten it myself. Like I think people have told me stuff about, having too many decks. For me, it's, I like the decks that I have, and I'm happy with the collection that I have. But, if I were to, again, it goes back to that. If I were to lose all my decks, if I were to lose all my decks, it wouldn't, like, sure, I'd be upset. Sure, I'd be sad because, I put a lot of time and effort in collecting this shit. So yeah, there's that. But on the other hand, I know that there are some that I'm like, you know what? I can get this again, and I can get this again, and I can rebuild. I can rebuild. that's that's something like that, and it's like there's some things that matter more in life. Like if I lost things that like yeah, I'm not sure how to explain it. I haven't been around for other tarot cards. This is my first. Welcome to the club, Susie. Don't think that any community is free of drama, because let me tell you, it's everywhere. I should really turn on the light. Let me see this. How's that? My camera doesn't know. Okay, don't focus on that. Focus on me. Focus on me, camera. Focus on me. Focus on me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Are you guys looking at me? Are you guys okay? Can you pay attention? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right here. Right here. This right here. It always starts in the same place. And this doesn't even have to be drama. Like if you really feel attacked because someone said, I'm getting rid of my collection and we really should evaluate why we're collecting, then honey, it's like maybe you should evaluate. But y'all just don't want to do shadow work, even though y'all claim y'all want to do shadow work, And again, like this isn't about anyone in particular. Unless, it is. Simon, this is the very first I participated in online drama. After one day, I'm exhausted. Took it out. It is really like, I will say that, like, I'm more in it, because I'm useful and I live for the drama, and but on the other hand, I like after all of it, I'm like, yeah, it is very exciting. And you know what? Sometimes it's best to not make. And again, to make whatever this topic, to make the topic of collecting tarot and not to collect tarot and to get rid of tarot, that's not the drama here. The drama really isn't that. Exactly. Someone was minding their own business, creating content, and suddenly he was attacked for it. And from yeah, his problem, it is really internal. Like I've seen some of the comments there and I'm like, was I ever like that? And if I ever got like that with my collection, I'm sorry, um look at that. A lot of Mars transits. Actually refreshing to put myself out there. See, charge forth. It's really, sometimes it's good to vent on that anger, but we got to learn to direct it in a good way. Yeah, there you go. Good. I think that's what might be like a source of like anxiety for me, that I really try to like hold back my, like a lot of my passion here. I didn't read this. I'm like, maybe I should read it because it's like, here's what he's claiming. Here's what the cave is claiming, Um, you know, about messages I've like he's saying this was a discussion in my live chat on my channel about messages I had received from people who felt they were being either guilted or felt shame because they have multiple decks. There have been numerous videos and lives on this subject over the last few months. Honey, it's been over the last year, like it's been over years. Like this isn't something recent. It was in response to that, and it was also me sharing my views. In my live, I stated clear that I had no problem whatsoever in people letting go of decks if they felt overwhelmed, etc. I also said I had no problem with depth years or mindfulness years, etc. You repeat many times here how you are entitled to your views. It's a shame the same courtesy isn't being offered here to what the fuck? we are all entitled to discuss this. It's like, who said you weren't entitled? Who's telling you don't talk about, like, what? Like, what? Again, how are you victimizing yourself? It's amazing how he's able to do that to himself. It's the vocabulary, the communication Olympics, the communication gymnastics there. It's like, again, it's like I call it, what he does is that he dog whistles. He he likes to talk about, it's like he says, like, no one was actually being attacked, but yeah, like he's like, but yet somehow we were attacked. I'm like, and so I really need to watch her video. Should I watch it here? I kind of want to watch it live, but I don't want to, like, I don't know. I don't know. One day, maybe I'll watch it here. Maybe should I watch it live? Should I watch it live? Live reaction? Live reaction? No? Just say the word and I'll go. Which, it's interesting. That so far it seems that for a majority of people kind of liked it. But again, let me see here. Let me see here. No, I just wanted your thought. Oh yeah, no, I didn't see it. I watched Simon's video. I watched the live stream, and I watched the section where he does talk about it. And let me tell you, it's the same shit that he's done to many people in the past. And let me tell you, if you think it won't happen to you, it's gonna happen to you. And that's that on that, So yeah. So you know what? I did watch his. I'm gonna watch. What's her name? Mendy. Yeah. Because I watched it and I was not impressed. I was not impressed. It was the same typical stuff of, like, not really saying things that were like again, it wasn't like how can you make something that wasn't about you and try and, like, well, I forget he's on an altar. He's on a pedestal. He has to speak for the majority, I guess. That's just how it comes off to me. Let me see. I kind of want to listen to it, but right now I don't have any, like, I don't want it loud. I want it in my earphones. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he was. I don't know. Robin? Who Robin? Who that? Who the hell is Robin? That's what I want to know. No, I'm pretty sure that video, again, the subtweeting in video form, he's done it many times. Let me tell you, where he's not talking about a certain thing, but he's obviously has an issue with it, and he obviously feels like it's something that, you know, involves him and somehow is directed to him in some way, shape, or form. Let me tell you, honey, like I said, it wasn't. It doesn't have to do with you. You were not on my mind when, you know, when making that video, you know, that type of thing. He deleted Facebook. Oh yeah, he does that all the time. Either that or one of his admins that's really close to him, I would assume. Uh, girl, honey, sounds familiar. It sounds familiar to me. I've heard it before. And what was the post? What did the post even say? Oh yeah, the Hieronymus bot. Also, yeah, Hieronymus bot. Just to get a little distracted. Yeah, I want it, but I also don't. But I also want it, but I also don't. But I do. It's going on the maybe. It's going on the maybe list. Yeah, I feel like it is a really like do it. Ask it anything about current events or politics. Yeah, I feel like that would be the perfect deck for like readings on like drama, political, social, messy entanglements. You know. Exactly. Exactly. It's been happening. We're not new. It's been happening for years. Don't y'all who are acting like, oh my god, I had no idea. Is that no? Nothing new, nothing changed. Same old shit. Same old fucking shit. You know? I I will for sure be watching this. I will for sure be watching this. Anytime and we can play. I mean I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have the Hieronymus Bosch Tarot. I don't know what deck would best relate to that though. Yeah, I don't have anything that's like that I can think of. I'll try it out one day. Maybe if I can get my hands on it. If and when I get my hands on it. But right now I'm hunting for something else. Don't like the booklet, but I like the vibe, so I'll try to work with it. I like the vibe, like the apocalyptic, chaotic, a bunch of people doing stuff. That's totally like matches up. I mean, is it a misunderstanding? I mean, how can you again, it's always like a misunderstanding with the cave. Uh there's a lack of efficient communication and clarity and honesty. Uh well, not really honesty, more like integrity that's lacking within the hermit's cave. You know, that's what it is. To me, to me. Just how I've experienced with it and what I've gone through, you know. So here comes a live stream that I'm gonna have to private. If you guys want to watch it, I'll put it on my Patreon. You know, this is not a drama channel. I bet I should make a drama channel. Let's see. That's what makes the HB tarot, Hieronymus Bosch tarot interpretation hilarious. And I'd have to check it out. I'd have to check. But I feel like I'd want. Well, no, because it's like you really can't zoom in on a certain piece, you know, or no, you really can't use a whole painting of Hieronymus Bosch as like one card because there's so much going on in those images in those paintings that you really can't you'd really have to focus in on one. Oh, and my laundry's done. Laundry's done drying. At least it's drying, you know. If it was a washing machine, I have to go, but no. So let me see. I'm going back and forth. I'm like, I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm like, so who is Robin Toadstool Tarot? Oh, hello, Tar Apple. Mm-hmm. 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 Or, well, you know what? I don't know. This would be interesting. I kind of want to try it, but I'm not sure if you'd be up for it. I'd be like, would you? I'm like, no. But my instinct is to like, here, come on live. But no, I think go ahead, do your video, Moon Baby. I'll watch it. I'll watch uh, Artistry of Tarot, and yeah. The drama is a pattern that has triggers. When they pile up, the triggers go off until the people at the root of it deal with that. It'll keep happening. Exactly. I see a lot of people that are, again, this is why I made my post. It's like your collection is not your personality. And I will say this. People have a different approach to collecting than other people do. And it really shows. It really shows how emotional some people connect with their collection. And so it's like, I guess that's why. Oh, I guess that's why. That's why there's such drama behind someone saying, you know, or making a big deal out of what is it, the depth year, and clearing out and purging my decks. You know, it's again, there's only like a very few that I would like be devastated if I lost, you know? There's only a few. I'm thinking of Delphi. You know, that's one that I for sure would be very, very upset. A leathery one, you know? Robin is supposed to, okay, yeah. But it was his Facebook post on a video that was not responded to by everyone. Huh? How interesting. What? But it was his Facebook post, not a video. Right. That was or was not responded to by. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I'm like, you know, the only thing I will say to you, Moon Baby, you know, enjoy the peace and comfort that you have in the Hermit's Cave while you can. I will say that because I used to feel that way as well. You know, I used to be there as well. You know, but again, it's neither here nor there. I guess I don't know, but that's just the mentality that I have. It's like, it's the till it happens to you. You know, it's, you know, and even then it happened to me, and even then I stuck around for a while, and then I just realized, and I was like, oh. And then I unsubscribed. It is. It is a Gaga song, though about a much more serious and concerning topic. That's what that song's about. But I feel like the term applies, though, to an extent. But yeah, I look forward to watching your video, Moon Baby. And Artistry of Terror. I don't know if I got like a part of me is like, just watch it. It's only 30 minutes. Do it live. We'll do it live. But another part of me is like, I'm gonna let people go to her channel and watch it, you know, for themselves. You know, I'm like, this isn't a React channel, but I should be a React channel. What if I was a React channel? No, I can't do that. Yeah, he's upset because he feels people think his collection equals mental illness, and it's like, it's again, well, let's think of it like this. What's the stigma towards mental illness? Nobody is like mentally healthy. Like, show me a mentally healthy person. Like, show me, you know. Oh, oh, oh. accept. Oh, is that it? Oh, how cute. Christ the child. I love it. I like how he's Jesus in there. Let's see. King of the East. Okay. Okay. Ignorance. Oh, love it. Oh, wow. How interesting. So I'm assuming the Christ child is the sun? Not sure. Let's see what else. And the King of the East. Such a beautiful card with all the gold there. Okay, work. I mean, can I like it? Yes, I did. Oh, thank you. Let's see. But yeah, what is this with the video, right? It's like, again, it's like it goes into like, why do you feel there's, again, it's like, what's the, with the mental illness, collecting equals like, no one's really saying that. It's just more like the physical space and the problem. Like, I'm looking at my shit and I'm like, this, I need a good organizational thing, situation, system set up here, you know, because it's like, honey, this is too much. I need to find a way to, you know, clean up and organize these decks a little better. So I'm looking into that, because what I have right now, it's not working because I have so many decks, and I'm not ready to let go with them. But I do see a part in the future, a time in the future where I'm like, you know what, it's time to let these go. I'm okay to go. I'm okay to go. You know, like that. Christ child son, yes. The martyr, yes. Also, Sanskrit Blue, you're an underrated channel. I feel like you're an underrated channel. Right? Are we like all in agreement in that? Who cares? Who cares about what? Wait, you have to be clear. Because again, it's like, and it's also, here's the thing. It's not just about, I want to, no, you need to get rid, girl, half the decks, no. Wait, how can I say this? I'm trying to be bitchy here, but like, most of the decks I have, you probably have way more than me. Why? It's refreshing to see someone not take offense and just be confident in their own decisions. Hello. It's like let's, I mean, I don't want to speak for Y, but Y is pretty, like, you know, he, like I said, he has a pretty big collection, and he, you know, he is on it and cracking, you know. With, you know, with all the decks, but he's very honest as to why, and as to, you know, and why he does it, and why, you know, he's honest to himself. But you know that, and that's like the very first step, and I feel like a lot of people just aren't. I feel like I need to evaluate and really realize, like, why as well I collect so much. Are you comfy? Pickles? Are you comfy? She ain't comfy. I don't know if you can even see her back there. I'm gonna be on the Guinness Book of World Record. Hey, go for it. I said it. Oh, and I am to press. But it's like, again, that's your, again, you're honest about that. You know, that's the issue. You know, that's there. You know, you have a big bed bug. Yeah, poor thing. She is not having it today. Last night was not a good night for her. It's been like a year, maybe longer, I'm sure. I don't know if anybody has kept up. I don't know. I don't think so, but on here, but she hasn't had a seizure in a while, and just last night she had one. That's why, like, my bed is like undone. That's why there's a towel there. You know. Um, so yeah, I kind of want to put her off my bed, but I just had her here because my mom was showering, and I was like, "You can't be by yourself, honey." So watching her, she hasn't had any more, thankfully. But yeah. Yeah, she is, but she's getting on it. She's getting there in her age, you know. Uh so but to bring it back round here. uh I know you look down on me because of my basic tarot collection. I'm like, no, no. I'm just kidding. There's a lot of deck because it's like Y is out there. Like I said, he's the one that's like out there collecting all the decks. For me, it's like I need something new. I need something fresh. I think I said it in Tarot Oracle's live stream where we were doing readings. I was like, when I first started, when I first started looking into tarot and looking at that, when I went online, I said, I want the weirdest, craziest looking thing out there that is tarot. And guess what that was to me, you know, because nothing else looked like it. And nothing still has ever come close to this deck. And that is the Marielle. Okay. 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 She did what she did, and she showed what the girls should have did. Okay. But why keeps like showing me all these decks, and I'm just like, you know, I'm like, honey, you wasted my data for this. I know everybody's dogs have issues, you know. But you know what? I all I know, if she were to die tomorrow, though, I think I would be I would be comforted in the fact that, you know, comparing to where we got her from, you know, she came off the streets, honey, and she you know, I can be confident in the fact that we gave her a comfortable life for, honey, let's be real, like almost 10 years. Oh my God, you're old. Girl. Old girl right there. Wait, no, not almost 10 years. I'm being dramatic. Wait, almost. Yeah. It was like 2011 we got her. Right? Yeah. Girl. I think it's time to put you out to pasture. Poor thing. Serious love for Maria, yeah. Maya, wait, what? Don't be intimidated. By what? Oh yeah. I still haven't worked with Mary L. It's so intimidating. Literally what I did, I just broke down the symbols. I like read through that guidebook and I broke down the symbols on there. Like, what is she saying? What is she talking about? And that really got like a good foundation to it. And unfortunately, I will say that I feel like I kind of lost it, but it has changed and it's transformed how I read with it. And I wish I could go back to how I used to, but it seems that that may not be the case. You know, I may be developing away from that. It is so dark. Let me turn on the light here. Ooh, ooh, you guys. Ooh. Now y'all see my shame here. In dog years? That's old, girl. And let me tell you, she was already full grown when we got her. She was already like, I thought she was like a puppy, but no, she was like, I feel like you kind of feel when you pick up a small dog. It's like, oh, this isn't a puppy. This is a full grown dog. You know? Like she was like, let me tell you, she was bruised. She was beaten, girl, you know, covered in fleas. We had to bathe her, you know, didn't trust us, but she followed us. Yet she followed us, but like she didn't want us to get. I'm like, girl, so confusing. As let me reenact what one high school kid did to me one time. You're confusing. But anyway. Ooh. Ooh, girl. I'm pretty sure Pickles is 18. I'm just kidding. No, she's not. Right? Yeah. No. Wait. I have no idea. I have no actual idea how old she is, but I know Yeah. Anyways. Elemental Cartomancy. Who? Trying to come from my brand doing a Marielle video series? I'm just kidding. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy them while you can because I'm going to private those. What? Pickles? She's a mutt. I have no idea what she is. Which they say, it's like, you know, they say like, you know, don't go for purebreds because that, honey, it's the inbreeding for me that fucks them up, you know. Get a genetically diverse dog, you know. Because look at this thing. She's ugly, but you know what? She's so ugly, she's cute. Look at her. And she takes the center bed. Like she knows that that's, you know, it's my bed. I better watch them before you private them. Yeah, because I'm going to private them and I'm going to revamp, redo, do my video series again, cover them up again. And yeah, you can't see her. Yeah, it's just her little head, right? Girl, I fucking hate this. There we go. Right there. Right there. That's just her little head right there. No, you don't know. I'm not going to bother her. Last thing I need is for her to have another seizure. You really got to like keep her calm and relaxed. But I think so far, I think she's in the clear. Because again, yeah. Anyways, Elemental Cartomancy. I'm going to have to check that out. Let me, can I, well, I don't know where to put that. I want another, let me do another tab. Look this up. Elemental. Who are you? Oh, hello. What is this? For when? Tomorrow? Oh, I will have to watch. I will watch and judge with an intense harshness. I'm just kidding. I'm not the expert on the Marielle. I just do that. Oh, I see a face I don't like. Maybe I won't watch this. Honey, sugar honey iced tea. She's pretty ugly. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just used to her. When we first got her, we call her Federica. That's why, because she's, you know, fail. You know, it sounds like, you know, we called her Federica. You know, but I saw her and I said that dog's name is Pickles. You know, Tar Apple. No, I'm just kidding. I'll watch the live stream. I'll watch that live stream because you know what. You know what? I'll let me see. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. You know what? Let me go back. Let me see. I'll set the reminder and I'll watch it if I can. Set reminder. I probably will because yeah. Ooh, ooh, sugar honey iced tea on it with the tea. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. I liked your take on it. I really want to look more into the Merkaba, you know. You can learn. I will. Oh. why is like what happened? Why did I not please you? Why? I will. I'm gonna watch because I'm gonna say if I criticize, I'm gonna go for the jugular, and I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Okay, because yeah, I'm like, I'm surprised I even finished that series. I was like, wow, I just did that, and let me tell you, when I did that so last fucking minute, and I will say I am still not pleased with the last video that I did on that because it's not. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. If you guys want a reading, you can either do it through Super Chat or through my PayPal. Is the links set up on there on my channel thing? On my channel? Is that how is it there? I don't even know. Don't do that. Why? Don't do that. But yeah, I plan on doing all the series. So many series, but you know, and I'm like debating whether to start with one that I'm like, okay, let's start here, put it out, or go with the Marriott, or go with the big one that I'm thinking of. And I'm like, thoughts, thinking. I'm thinking of just going with the big main one and then making subsequent series that break down later one, you know. She is expensive now for what? Oh, for the readings. I'm not gonna do my free readings like this anymore. Okay. I need to watch your Mary Elsie. I wasn't 100 like I mean like it's like okay, I want to know. I want y'all to tell me. I need to know. I'll make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll right now. I'm gonna make a poll right now on my community post. I make a community post. If you guys would like a next tarot video series to be live streamed like I did with the Marielle, or if you want them like premieres, pre-recorded, edited stuff, because it's like I kind of want to get into the editing, but like my friend Lucy was all like, you're not gonna edit, and I'm like, I can try, but I'm like, I probably won't. So I'm gonna try it. I want my community to know. I guess I will. Wait, what? What? She is? What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's see. How should I? Live unedited. I think I have an idea. Well, we'll see. Hello, auguries and signals. Greg, hello. Let's see, what is this? What? You are not going to. I know. I'm like, I probably will. Because let me tell you, I don't like listening to my voice just on that mere fact. And yet people are like, you have a nice voice. I'm like, who the fuck? Do we have the same ears? No, we don't. That's what I'm thinking. Auguries and signals. It's like there's so many potentials that I have with it. And I'm still like in the like building the foundations phase. So it's like this is like the perfect time to like, you know, live unedited or premiere, right? Premiere, yeah. Or well, yeah, we'll do it like that. This is what I like. Right when I was doing it, I'm like, maybe I can do both, like a combination of both, like a weird, you know, synthesis, you know. But we'll see. I'll see. I'm gonna post my little poll. If you guys if you guys let me know what you guys want. Okay, it's not because let's be real. It's not about me. It's about what you guys would most prefer. Okay. I wonder if there's an option or let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do that. Because I'm like, I don't know which. No idea what to do. Anyways, I'm like, why am I scrolling through YouTube now? I'm on a live. What is that? What? Why is my phone? Okay, there we go. Wait, is that a real animal in the back? They look so real. Where? That's just a stuffed animal. I'm just kidding. That's Pickles. She's asleep. That is kind of like the idea that I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe do lives on Patreon, and then like, I'm like, because I believe nobody here Annika like pointed out a way that about the Marielle video series, that it was like how people could just walk in and like, you know, have it like a like I don't know, how did she, like a lecture hall? I'm like, I don't know. I never went to school. But you know, but yeah, like do the live, have the live on Patreon, and then do like a short edited clip as like an ad. Like it'll still give, let me tell you, it'll be a good amount of info on there, but you'll get more with the other with on, behind the Patreon, you know? That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, you know? And let me just be really clear. Like what I'm going to be putting out there, this is shit that you can figure out by yourself. I'm just doing the work for you. You're paying me to do your tests for you. You know, you're paying me to do your homework and spell it out to you in plain English, essentially, in video form or written or both. Again, you're gonna get stuff. You're gonna get stuff. I already have one post on my Patreon, and I'm gonna do another one tomorrow. Hopefully, I can. I like doing it. It was quick. It was fun. Probably like not the best thing ever written out there, but you know what? Hey, it's something I never do. A one card reading. I don't like doing one card readings. I don't like doing them, but I liked writing it. And I think Allie, when I did a reading for her through email, and I really liked writing it out. It like had a different feeling to it. And let me tell you, I don't like writing. I hate writing. But writing out the readings and the descriptions of the readings really like is a different mental like flex, quote unquote, like flexing a mental muscle that doesn't really get flexed enough. And it felt nice stretching it out and working with it, you know? This is only just based on 2 tarot writing experiences. Well, no, there's also those few instances on like Instagram posts that I've done. There's one on the Marielle spread that I pulled. It was like a 9-card spread, and I was like, I like this. But yeah. Oh, your Sugar Honey Iced Tea is giving you the. Are you in my brain, Sugar Honey Iced Tea? Because you're essentially gonna. Well, kind of. Well, you'll see. You'll see. No, I haven't linked it yet. It's like I'm still working on it, and again, right now I'm still figuring out how to price certain things and how to put things on certain prices. So right now I made it as just 3 tiers, and it's just going to be a reading subscription for the time being. And then eventually I'm going to add on more things for people at different tier levels, and probably add on a few more, you know, different tiers on there, you know. Let's see. Did somebody say, oh, I almost accidentally put Sanskrit Blue on the timeout. Let's see. Did somebody say flex? I'm like, it just slipped. It just came out. Hello, Dr. Positive Tales. Long time. You're new here, honey. I don't remember you. It's been so long. Because, let me tell you, I'm an old YouTuber by now. Let's see. I'm seeing a pattern here. What do you like? There seems to be a lot that you're saying that you're saying no to. It's again, I'm still figuring shit out, because it's like, what if this doesn't work? What if you guys don't like it? What if you know? That's just it. Time out for now. No. Dr. Fawcett, no, I don't remember you. It's long. I took a read from you. What? It sounds familiar, the name, but like it's. I'm sorry, Dr. Positive. I'm sorry if it's been. I mean, you have to realize also, I've done lots of live readings, tons of them, too many of them. You know. And a part of me, now that I'm like setting up my Patreon, now I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I don't have to stop doing free live readings, but I really do have to realize like I can't do them all the time, you know. And that's why I'm like, okay, I think I'm just going to do them on Thirsty Tarot. And hopefully now that, you know, I'm going to get vaccinated and the quarantine and limitations are going to be lifted, maybe I'll offer my services in person. I have yet to do like a good one-on-one in-person reading. You know, I really need to like work on it and try that out. I need to give it a try, because if it doesn't work, oh well, you know. But yeah, Dr. Positive, I don't remember you. I'm sorry. Oh, hello, 78 Cards Tell a Story. 78 Cards Tell a Story is one of the true stands in this channel. Ten of Pentacles. Look at that, talking about my Patreon. Vax out. Hello, Rachel Days. Rachel Days. I was showing I showed this, and I also showed this. You have no idea how excited I am about this. Boop. I wonder if the lighting is better now that I can show you. Oh my God, your arm is like the soreness. No one prepares you for how sore your arm is. Like, no one mentions it. No one talks about it. It gets fucking sore. Like, if you think it's just going to be sore, no. It's a 2-day thing. That arm is going to be sore. You just, yeah. I'm like, I don't know how to. I need to really pay attention and read that little paper in there that says how to refill your ink and all that before I, you know, and look up how exactly to do it. But like, look at that. I don't know if this will. I want to show it again. I want to show it off. Come on, get closer. Focus. Can you focus? Will you focus? I wonder if, no, that's not how. Yeah, you go like this. There you go. I like how it looks. I just think it's neat. So yeah, let's see if it'll focus. There we go. Sore, and sometimes, yes. Mine felt like it was like sore, like this from a tiny little shot. I'm like, girl. And when she hit me with the shot, I honestly thought, that's tar apple. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, tiger's eye right there. Rachel Days, upholding the brand. Let's be real. There are very few pillars holding up this channel. Let me tell you, it's not me. Rachel Days is one of them. So again, thank you, Rachel Days. Let me tell you, in this house, we stand Rachel Days. It's a piston filler. Yeah, so there's plenty of. Okay. I'll look it up. I'll look into it. Is that one where you like kind of have to pull back, or like you twist it? I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll look it up because the last night Nobody Here was live and was talking about pens and all that, and I was like, okay, what's the best things? And I remember watching, like, I like the look of the bottles of inks, those big bottles of inks. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be a problem. And then who was it? It was Modern Metaphysic Man. Modern Metaphysique? Dustin. He was on there, and he was like, and Y also like popped in there, and he was like, what's a good beginner pen? And he's like, Pilot Metropolitan. I'm like, let me take a peek. I want 2 of them. They're not super expensive though, but they look nice. I was like, I don't know if I'll you know, if I can even write with them, you know, because I have a certain way of writing, I feel, that I've learned to write. Let me tell you, it's a whole story. a story I think we can get into. You know, I'll show you how I don't know, one of these days I'll show you how I in the process of it. I had to take handwriting lessons, calligraphy lessons. I'm not sure if I shared this on here. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm pretty sure there's a live stream where I mentioned it and I talked about it, you know, or maybe like several. But I had to take handwriting calligraphy lessons, and they taught me how to write cursive in like the quote unquote traditional way, because I remember there was certain letters that they taught me to write that was different from how I remember I was learning back when I was in fourth grade. And then like I just never caught on to be able to write cursive. Uh, and it's funny now. It's like cursive. I don't think kids need to learn cursive now, do they? Do they? But anyways, last time I tried to write with a fountain pen, did not work. Doesn't work. It takes a certain way, and how I write, it doesn't. Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe this one will work that way. How I write, I don't know, because there's a lot of upstrokes, you know, and I don't think fountain pens work that way. I don't think they do. They do still. They do still have to learn cursive. Okay. Apparently works a different board of the brain. How interesting. A different part of the brain. Okay. Let's be real. It's kind of like a board. The brain is like a board. Flat and hard. You know, it's like, I will say it's like writing in print takes a different approach versus in cursive. And for me, like I have to write in cursive, because if I write in print, it looks like one sentence just looks like one long word. But with cursive, you get breaks and you can kind of see. But now I write in a sort of like broken cursive, you know? So yeah, like I had to go, like they had me do back on like the calligraphy lessons. Let me tell you, not only did I have to like do the hand writing exercises, and it wasn't like on pen and paper or pencil and paper. These were handwriting exercises that was on chalkboard with chalk. Like I couldn't use a whiteboard with marker. It had to be chalk. That was how I learned. That's how I learned. And the chalk had to end up with an angled point, essentially. Oh, good night, Sanskrit Blue. Oh yeah. Oh girl. Yeah. Go get your sleep, girl. I think a flex nib would be what you need. You see, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I have to look into, you know, and like how during the live stream, Annika was like, flex nib, are you sure? And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. A flex nib. I'm like, honey, even nibs be flexing. Do nibs have large tarot collection? I'm just kidding. Let's see. I pretty well exclusively write with fountain pens. Love them. I have Lamy pens. I want a Lamy. They look sleek, modern, industrial. They look like functional, you know? They look good. Those look good. And I saw there's a little like pen selling website that like has the gift set with the journal and the pens. Apparently the paper matters, and I'm like, honey, I'm just gonna use this. I'm just gonna use this. Which people were gonna probably cringe at, but I'm like, honey, I got enough paper to work through. Way too much lined paper, so. But it'll probably bleed through, so it'll be like, you know. But yeah. But anyways, they have the indents on the sides for your fingers. Well, again, also I also hold the pen in a very specific way. You know, they also have an italic nib for auto calligraphy. Right? Oh, how nice! Oh, right. It's like off to the side and it's like angled weird or something. It's right. Let's see. I'm a newbie, so watch videos or ask Annika. Yeah. Thank God, Annika and Lucy. Yeah, Lucy and Annika are both into pens, and I'm like, oh, I'm secured. I'm protected. All right. Good night, Tar Apple. Yeah, but an hour and 10 minutes. I mean, I actually should end it now, you know? Oh, sorry, Wyban. I'm not doing readings on this. But if you would like a reading, you can donate to my PayPal or on Super Chat. Lamy Pen's right really good. I'd have to see. I'd have to try it out, you know? I have to see. I have to see. Wait. When even now we have another word to add to the trigger words for community drama. Community? Flex. What was another one? There was another one. Purging collection. I think that might be another one. We'll see. But flex and community seem to be the big ones. There was another one. I'm sure there's another one. Clicks? No, not really. That goes in line with the community one. Let's see. TWSBI? Twisby, right? Twisby? Is that what it is? I'll check that out too. Oh wait, let me see. I was like, wait a minute. Did Y say that he was gonna buy a reading? Why am I suddenly like remembering that? I need to check. I'm like, what if someone did? I don't think so. No. Okay. Wait. Yeah, no. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. Oh, it's all right, Annika. We were talking about pens and like how I write and how I handwrite. You know, I have to show you. I have to record my handwriting and show you how I write because it's. I don't know how how like universal it is because apparently it's a way of writing that apparently not a lot of people are taught. Let me tell you, it was a whole process. I had to say the direction that my hand was going. Uh, you know, I had to be like over, back, around, under, down, up, right, you know, like in the direction that my hand was moving when I would do these writing exercises on the chalkboard, you know. So yeah, let me look these up. Twisby. Let me look these up. The Lammies look nice and simple. But yeah, let me see. Twisby? Yeah, Twisby fountain pen. Let me see. Oh, ooh, okay. Inspired by writing. Ooh. Again, those little resin things, the designs to make them. I should get into pen making. No idea how to make one. Barely any interest in pen making. Barely any interest into pens. And yet I'm over here. I can make a pen. Look at this. I see the little mahjong tiles. I'm interested. I would like a little mahjong set for myself. Let's see, because that's what girl, that was the first divination tool I used. Let's see. Oh, 70 milliliter. You see, I love the bottles of ink as well. That's nice. You guys can't see what I'm talking about, and I do have a screen share thing, but I don't want to use it. I haven't seen you for ages. I mean, even then, do we ever see her? Even when she goes live, do we really see her? Oh, they hold a lot of ink. You see, that's where I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't. A part of me is like, maybe I should just go feather pen, dip, right, you know? That way I'm not like, you know, because I feel like that kind of, well, no, you can actually pour out the ink, I'm sure, and recycle and reuse it because I feel like it can be a little wasteful. You know, any ink that you dry out, I'm like, girl, that's like 10 words right there. My Capricorn moon is like, you're wasting money on that. Wasting money drying out that pen with the paper towel. But again, like I'm looking at like the bottles and the cases and everything surrounding the pen itself. Actually, it's like that's what's kind of more fascinating. It's more exciting than like with a tarot deck, where tarot decks you'll have the box and the bag. I don't really care about that. You know, with for some reason, like I'm more interested in buying a glass bottle of ink, versus a tarot bag. Isn't that strange? I wonder what, like what, you know, what is that? Is there a thing to that? Let's see. With my Lamis, I have about 6 different colors. Look, I'm becoming a pen channel. My God, uh, 6 different colored pens and 4 metal pens. Wait, what? I had to stop myself from buying more. And that's the thing. It's like there is a better argument for saying, well, why do you need another pen? You know. But then you're like, no, you have the different inks. You have the pens that are for different journals that work with different papers. That's why you need the different papers as well. And then some inks work better with other pens, or some inks are going to give a different feel to different pens. I'm already theorizing this, and I know this is going to be the case for me. It's, girl, honey. Oh, yeah. I'm all for like the dark blues with the blacks. I saw some really nice like dark red. I'm like this, but darker. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be a problem for me. I was like looking through, I was scrolling through, I'm like, this is gonna be a problem. Like I have lists. I'm looking into it. All because Rachel Days just had to send me and so you start buying, and it's like, okay, I have like a shit ton of paper, and I know this is probably not the right paper for it because I'm pretty sure it's like gonna bleed more than Caesar during the Ides of March, you know. Wait, oh damn, I missed the Ides of March. Should have made a post. You know, he was like, I think Dustin was like, oh, that's that type of paper, and I'm like, is it can I write on it? You know. Some of this stuff sounds like, can I even write on it? You know, but well, you know, it's, look at her, cozy, comfy. So yeah, wrote. You okay? Okay. Rhodia paper is fountain pen friendly. Yes, that's it exactly. Oh my god, I have lots of lovely colored inks and different pens with different nibs. Yeah, plus some pens at work too. I can make any excuse for buying more. Exactly, like, and that's a good market right there, where it's like, okay, like, I mean, like tarot, like, I don't know, it's like, that's the difference between that and tarot, where tarot, it's like the deck is the deck and the cards is the cards. It's like, but it's also the imagery. The cardstock is another thing, but it's like, it's, again, it's all, here's the thing about it with the pens. It's all integral and needed for writing and looking for that desired writing experience, for how to, you know, take it. And let me tell you, when I use pen and paper, it's mostly because I'm taking notes. That's it, you know? It's mostly for taking notes. So I will be using a fountain pen to be taking notes, which is kind of why I kind of want to fine tip or something. I don't know. I think this is a medium tip. I'm not sure. Rachel, what is this? You know, I think this is I'm not sure. It doesn't look that fine. What if I were to drop this? That's another thing. I'm like, I will be a total klutz to that. I'm like, how big is that? There's my nail bitten finger for comparison. I'm not sure if it'll even show. Nope, cover my face. If it'll focus. I'm not sure. Nope, it's not going to focus. But yeah, and again, I don't know if you saw it even earlier. I don't know if I did it on this live stream, but there are times where I want to open it and I want to go like this. No, I have to remember to twist. And I may just may use it as like a fidget spinner and just spin it in my hands. It's a medium or a fine. I can't remember. Okay. Which, you know, they said either a fine or a medium. That's where you should start. I'm like, okay. Thank you, Rachel. Again, Thank you, Rachel Days. This is real nice, and it's like look at like the look and the hold and the feel of the case. It also like just to have it sitting there and all that. That looks nice. That looks really nice. It reminds me of this. It reminds me of this. Of this box here for some reason, like the same like look and feel and all that. That's an Instagram photo right there. Right there. Again, wow. I didn't expect that. I was just expecting this. And I was looking forward to that. But when I saw the pen, I'm like, now I'm a little more excited about the pen. but I still like the deck too. Well, kind of, I'm like, okay. So again, what it's like with tarot deck, it's like if it looks different, I'm gonna get it. But if it's the same, I already have one. Why do I need another one? But it's like, oh, I need a backup. This, that, whatever, But no. Oh. What is this? I don't want that. So yeah, okay, we're almost at an hour and 30 minutes. I think we're gonna call it a night there, because I was like, okay, here's the thing with my live streams. I think I need to cut back on them, but I love going like really long on them. I'm still in the camp that I think Tarot Tube and Tea should be like 2 hours long. And because it's like it's 4 of us, we kind of need enough time to talk, but I can't have what I want, I guess. But yeah, it focuses the chat though, and I'm like, you know what, that is what I need. I need to limit myself, because that's how I end up like with situations with like my Patreon and like trying to figure out how exactly to do things, and then I go and I do too much instead of focusing and completing the one thing. Moderation, temperance. It's easier said than done. Oh, well, I drew a card of the day on my Patreon, which you can get. Yeah. Let me see. But you know what? What is this? Breaks are needed. Wait, what? I don't remember. There should be a mark on the top of the nib, medium, fine, etc. Oh, let me check that. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Right, I looked there, but I didn't really see anything. I saw number 7 on like the black part of the nib, but I'm not sure. I was like, oh, I see it, a letter F on the side of it. I looked everywhere. Now I see it, a letter F on the little side. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. No, you guys probably can't. Let me do the beauty guru thing. If it'll focus. Nope, it wants to focus on my face, but I'm not sure if you can see it. Nope, you guys won't. Nope. Why am I even wasting my time? You guys are, but it's a letter F. It's a fine. It's a fine point. Thank you. So let's see, Pepper Jackie. Let me pull a card for you then, because Pepper Jackie's always been on here, I will reward loyalty. Let me see. I'm gonna pull from Marielle. Let's see what she says, I'm pretty sure there's tons of people that are like, I've gotten readings from you before, but it's like, but you haven't always been there like Pepper Jackie has, or Rachel Days, or 78 Cards Tell a Story. Oh, look at that. King of Wands. You're going to nail this, girl. You got this. Keep that drive up, you know? Yeah. I always wonder if his eyes are open or closed, and that's kind of like the thing that you got to look into. But yeah, it's the sun. It may I would say get plenty of sun. Make sure you're not inside too much. Okay, I will say that is a thing. You know, recently when I've been back here and I've just been here, like my window sure gets light and all that, but let me tell you, getting direct warm sunlight, it hits differently. You know, especially when you've been in like my house is pretty much like a cave. Uh, not that kind of cave, but but I do say, you know, sunlight, you know, that's what the King of Wands is here. What else? What else? There's something about seeing the right things. Not sure. But yeah, he's a very charismatic, passionate, and energetic leader. Don't lose that drive. Don't lose that passion. Keep that interest up. Remember why you're doing this. You know, essentially, it's like, I'm going to do this. These finals are going to get me closer to what I need to do, you know? Exactly. There you go. Yeah, when I go, you know, which is why I appreciate, well, yeah, I do like it. But sometimes like my mom ends up just doing it over the weekend, you know, so I'm like, I can't do it in the middle of the week. But as the summers get on and on, watering the plants is going to be a much more needed thing. And there's tons of potted plants. Like I tell my mom that I think she should start, that she should make, you know, write down how she takes care of plants and, you know, what she does, you know, and all that, and talk about that and post about taking care of plants, because it's like, you know what, plants, keeping potted plants, taking care of plants, it's a very popular thing now online, I see. Yeah, Monday is my last one. Oh, there you go, girl. Almost there. You're almost there. Keep at it. You're welcome, Pepper Jackie. And let me do one reading for y'all. I bought a jump rope. Just have to do it. I mean, you don't really have to do anything. You can just, again, stand in the sun, take a walk, you know, that's all you have to do, you know, like the new, like people are saying like rules for like watching, for being on screen, because, you know, nowadays, you know, you know, a lot of work has been done from home. Now they say it's like every 20 minutes, like look 20 feet away from you or something like that, you know, take your eyes away from it for like 20 seconds or something like that. It's like the 320s or something. I can't remember. Yeah. Trained a Canadian goose and 2 ducks at the lake. Eat out of my hand now. Aw, how cute. Wait, a goose? Let me tell you. Geese, the devil. I'm pretty sure it's the devil. Like, not a goat, not, you know, not a snake. Geese. That is the form. That is the form the devil will take, let me tell you. Yeah, because let me tell you, it's like looking at the screen. It's, which thank God my phone has like a blue light filter option on it, because that like it changes. Like when I wake up, I'm like, oh no, this is too much. I gotta put this on. You know, when I gotta check emails. Anyways, enough of that. Let me pull a card for y'all, and we'll sign it off there. You know. I'm the correct. Oh, look at that. The Hermit. Ooh, girl. I'm always, this is one of the cards that I really got to sit with and really understand why she decided to make the Hermit a cresting wave, like a huge wave. Like, why is it? What? I'd have to look into it. I have to read, because this is one that kind of like, you know, the number 9 has always sent me. But yeah, I'm still here. I'm gonna sign off right now. Why? But yeah, here we go. The Hermit. Solitude, retreating within, but making sure you're retreating within to tend to that light within. You know what I mean? So yeah, going with the flow, I guess, is another way to look at it. You know, it's like the waves cresting, you know what I mean? Something like that. Something there with the waves, you know? And this is someone that did a series on the Mary. I should know already what this is, but I'll look into it again. But yeah, there you go. There you go. And I think the hermit is also telling us, go the fuck to sleep already. You know, that's probably what it is. Which I am. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get in bed. I'm going to actually, no, I'm going to get my laundry, finish doing my laundry, then take a shower, then go to bed and read my book, All About Love by Bell Hooks, which if you guys are not reading that, I highly recommend you guys pick it up. I'm surprised no one talks about it these days. Like, I'm like, buy it. I don't like the borders on that deck. Tragic. Fine. Here. She needs to make a borderless, but without titles. I feel like that, like, because learning from the version that I use, the one without titles, that is what really helped. That's what real, like, I don't know, something about it. I'm like, is it because of the titles? I can still read with it, you know, and yes, the borders will help, but it's the titles I feel, because I'm like, I remember, or maybe it's nostalgia for me, having used this version but trimmed, you know, so it didn't have the titles. I think I wrote the titles on there, but I ended up just wiping them away. And just having it by itself, I was able to read it more. You know, I knew that it was a tarot card, but the title on, I don't know, it does something. There's something psychologically there, you know? And I'm all for like whatever about keywords, but it's like memorizing the keywords versus having the keywords written on there. There's something there. I don't know. Psychologist, therapist, psychiatrist, psychologist, someone explain to me. Girl, 78 cards. That was a whole drama, girl. I don't like it though. I'd recommend just finding a bordered version and trimming it. Oh, I'm not sure, because trimming it, it's like it's a whole thing. But I think they need this, but within the cardstock of the Byzantine tarot, you know, or something, you know. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I think I'm gonna start doing live streams like this every other day. Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah, 78 cards. I mean, were you around? It's been a while since it's been out. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Patreon is coming soon. Don't forget to do that poll that I just posted right now. I'm also going to share it on Instagram. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I will do an Instagram. I don't know. It's like I post on Instagram, but not that much. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. And what else? And keep an eye out for my Patreon. That'll be coming soon-ish. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next video or live stream, most likely live stream. Yeah, bye everyone.